Hi, everybody. I'm here tonight to talk to you a little bit about what a 180 day looks like. And you know that phrase, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, being an artist and a visual person, I always like to learn from seeing things rather than just talking about them. And so, what I've done is I have a whole array of smoothies and food to show you to give you an idea what a typical day, if you're doing the 180 program, actually looks like. And so the first thing that I do when I get up in the morning is I have my energizing tea. So first thing in the morning, you want to make sure that you're getting hydrated. And I mix a little fresh lemon in with my energizing tea. And I like it because it has no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners. I can put it in my shaker bottle here, add a little fresh lemon juice, and I'm good to go. And then the other thing that I do first thing in the morning is I'll have some alfalfa. And I am a firm believer in alfalfa. It's really helped me with some of my digestive issues and colon issues over the last few years. And I usually try to take about 5 in the morning, but that is optional. And if you don't have the energizing tea on hand, you can also brew your own green tea, or I make a lot of ginger tea. And next week, we're going to be kicking off another round of our 5-day reset. And so it's a good way to kind of get introduced as part of our group into what 180 is all about. And you don't have to want to lose weight. For me, I just use it to, stay lean and keep my regular weight that I want to be at. And especially going into the holidays, I want to make sure I don't gain any weight. The other thing on the program is you want to make sure that you drink enough. And so I usually try to have a jar of either extra jar of herbal tea or some water. Today I experimented with some rosemary and lemon in my water, and actually I'd never done that before, and it was really refreshing. So you want to drink about half your body weight in ounces every day to help you stay hydrated. And then the next thing is I would go and exercise for a little while. I'm saying this because I don't do it every morning and I want to get more regular about doing it. But next week I'm committed to exercise every morning. And it might only be 15 minutes or it could be a half hour. And in the winter, I am too wimpy to go out and run in the cold and the snow and the ice. So sometimes I just run up and down the stairs and do a little weight training. I put some music on Pandora in the living room and do my little 15 to 30 minute workout. But whatever you're comfortable doing, I think the point is to get up and move in the morning is a really good idea. Such a nice tone for the day. And so we had our tea, make sure we're hydrated, do a little exercise, whatever is appropriate for your fitness level. And then I'd come back into the kitchen and I would make my morning smoothie. So this morning, I made a sweet potato smoothie, and I often like to substitute sweet potato in my smoothies for pumpkin. So it's a nice variation. So this one had almond and sweet potato and some spices as well, and it turned out really great. So I would have my morning smoothie and then also my morning supplement. So if you're trying to lose weight with 180, you would do the Metabolic Boost. And what this is going to do for you is it's going to help you boost your metabolism and also curb your cravings, help you to keep your blood sugar stable. And that's one of the key things about feeling good all day long, and it's one of the key things about the 180 program. All of the products are low glycemic, so they're not going to cause a big spike in your blood sugar and then a crash. So morning smoothie is going to keep you energized. It's going to fill you up for quite a long time. And then along with your smoothie, you would take your morning supplements, the Metabolic Boost if you're trying to lose weight. And then I like to use the Life Strip. And it gives me all the nutrients that I need to stay well. My fish oil, my multivitamin, B and C for energy. And the one thing that I recommend if people are just getting started with the supplement program is make sure you don't take them on an empty stomach. And if you look at that whole strip and you think I couldn't possibly take all of that every morning, Monica, you can just start with our Vital E, which is our multivitamin. And we actually have a pack that's on special right now where you can get the multivitamin, your shake mix, your snack bars at a special price. So send me a message if you are interested. And so we had our morning drink, our morning smoothie. We're good to go till about lunchtime. And generally, I find that I don't need a morning snack. But if you find that you need a morning snack, it's pretty easy to put something together that's going to curb you over to lunchtime. And so I just put together this little platter of veggies today. And I was really inspired by this new graphic that Shackley put out this week. They have all kinds of new tools for us online, and this is our free foods list. So these foods are so low in calories and carbohydrates that you can eat as many of them as you want. So I have mushrooms and celery are on the free foods list, and I added some carrots and cucumber just for variety. And then I made a little dip today with some tofu and tahini and Chinese spices and a little bit of paprika, a little bit of cayenne. And so next week, we're going to have all kinds of cool recipes for you if you join our 5-day reset program. And even if you're not ready to jump in and do the whole program next week, if you like the idea of getting my smoothie recipes, my dip recipes, and encouragement to be part of our group, just send me a message and we'll throw you into the closed Facebook group that we have. And we'll be posting every day. Dr. Judy and I will be posting, and you can ask questions. And we do the 5-day reset once a month. So even if you're not ready right now here in December, right before Christmas, we'll be doing it again in January. So you can join in on January. And it's really about being part of the community. 180 is really a lifestyle of eating well and supporting each other in our journey to be the best we can be in terms of our fitness level. Okay, so we had our morning drink, we had our morning smoothie, we had maybe a morning snack, but I don't think you're really going to need the morning snack. And then at lunchtime, you're going to have another smoothie. And today I made one of my new recipes that has been a real hit, and it is apple and peanut butter. And again, if you're trying to lose weight, you would have your Metabolic Boost. So that gives you a closer look at what it's like. It's a coated tablet, and it's pretty easy to swallow. And so that would be your lunchtime meal, your smoothie again with your Metabolic Boost. And then I know one of the challenging times for me during the day is late afternoon. And a lot of times that's when I'll have been really busy, and then all of a sudden I'll realize how hungry I am. And so what I like to have in the late afternoon, if I'm really on the go in a hurry, is one of our snack bars. And I've talked about these before. Again, they are low glycemic as well. And next week in our 5-day reset, we'll talk more about what it means to be low glycemic. But basically, it means that it's the perfect balance of carbs and protein and fiber, so it's not going to cause a big spike in your blood sugar and then a crash where you're craving something to eat again. And if you don't want to buy the bars, we can also share a bunch of recipes for you on how to make our little protein snack balls, and they're made with the protein powder, the Life Shake, and some nut butter and oats. And you might be thinking, well, there's an awful lot of protein shakes out there. How does the Life Shake differ from the other things that are on the market? And so a few of the unique things about it, besides it being low glycemic, is, of course, it has no artificial colors, sweeteners, flavors. You won't find any of that in any Shackley products. But the other thing that's really unique about it is that it has leucine in it. And the leucine is an amino acid. It's going to help you retain your muscle mass. So that, if you're trying to lose weight, is a key to being able to keep the weight off, because you're going to retain your muscle mass and then not get into that yo-yo dieting cycle where you lose weight and gain it back. And then the other thing that is really cool about the Life Shake, when they improved it about a year ago is they figured out how to put probiotic right in the shake mix. And there's more and more research, and just about everybody's heard about the value of probiotic now. But that's going to help you with your colon health. It's going to help you with your immune health. It's going to help you with your just overall health. And one of the things that's amazing that I really like about the probiotic that's in the Life Shake is that it's stable, whether you freeze it or use it in a cold smoothie, whether you heat it up. And so it's very versatile. I actually use the Life Shake sometimes when I bake. I have a great brownie recipe. I might even share that next week. So just to recap so far, we had our morning drink to make sure we're hydrated. We had a smoothie for breakfast with our supplements, maybe a morning snack, another smoothie at lunchtime, maybe an afternoon snack, and then it would be time for a healthy dinner. And we had eggs for dinner tonight, but I didn't think that would make a really great picture. So I'm going to cheat and just use this image from Shackley. I'm hoping there isn't too much glare on what does a healthy meal look like. And so you want to have, a half to 1 cup of whole grains. And they give you some ideas there. Quinoa, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I never really know how to pronounce it. Brown rice, whole grain or gluten-free pasta. And then 4 to 6 ounces of protein. And they give you some samples there. And then unlimited veggies. So you want to really fill up a large part of the plate with your veggies. And so it's a great visual. And there's all kinds of cool recipes that Shackley has now at our resource center. So for anyone that's a member, you're going to have access to the My 180 tab. And there you're going to have recipes and all kinds of cool new graphics that they put together to help you get on a good start with the 180 program. And then, so we're going to have a healthy meal. And I know for me, the other really vulnerable time when I want to snack on not so healthy stuff is late in the evening. And so the good news is I actually have some options for you for some healthy late night snacks. And one of my vulnerable things is chocolate. So you can actually make a pretty tasty, healthy, filling hot cocoa or hot chocolate with the chocolate flavored 180 mix. And so I use, you could either do hot cocoa and just use water if you really want to keep the calories low. I usually make it with soy milk, and I will add the chocolate 180 Life Shake, and then I'll also add some extra cocoa to make it more chocolatey. And if you're not so concerned about calories, you can actually throw a couple chocolate chips in there. But because you're using some of the Life Shake in there, it's going to be more filling. You're going to get some protein and curb your cravings for other stuff that might not be so great. And then, so that's kind of the recap of our program. You can kind of see all this food laid out on the table. It really is pretty simple to follow. And as I said, it's really an ongoing lifestyle. So next week, we're going to be doing our reset and really kind of gathering our community together to help each other, encourage us to get off to a good start before Christmas hits, because we all know we're going to be doing a lot of not so great eating come the following couple of weeks. And so the other part of the program, if you really want to do a more intense detox, is we have our Healthy Cleanse program. And that would include the alfalfa, which I talked about earlier, and then these 3 products, our probiotic, the Herb Lax, and the Liver DTX. And the great thing is that we can customize the program to whatever your goal is, whatever your budget is. And I encourage you, just please send me a message if you want to get thrown into the closed Facebook group. I promise you I will give you great recipes. Oh, and the other thing that's really cool about the Life Shake is it tastes good. And I was talking to Judy the other day, and she told me that she went to this like networking lunch kind of thing where some vendor that represents another company was sampling smoothies, and they really tasted bad. So the cool thing about the Life Shake is it tastes good, And all my friends tell me that my smoothies are the best, that I have the best recipes. So I promise you I will come up with new recipes and have new stuff to share with you next week. And so please send me a message if you'd like to be included in our closed Facebook group. We're a friendly group, and you can see it's a simple program. So thanks for watching tonight. Share the video with your friends and send me a message if you'd like to learn more. Thanks so much. Bye.